So right away, football club managed to gather. Good ruck, good start, and some drive from the centre there. Finn Field pulled down, and again moving through the hands out there on the far side, coming back across, and a big barge down the centre. Sam Pym on that one. Quick pick up and go there by Trent Hop. Again pulled down, the Australians holding a fairly strong defensive line, but the football club beginning to make some yards.
They're probing down the blind side there though, unsuccessfully.
And totally scragged. But the football club keep the ball. Again, strong, powerful run, pushing through a couple of Australian tackles there, and that looks as if it's been turned over. And the referee pulls it back, and it's a penalty for the Australians, who will kick to the corner.
Trying to play advantage there, but the knock-on ensued, so no option, and a very solid kick to the corner there. Football club in a tough defensive mode now.
It's been a very good start by the football club, but they will be tested now with this, what will likely be some sort of, no rolling maul, but it's the big figure there of Charlie Piper pushing forward. Again, opportunities, again, fairly good cover out there, but they've gone round the outside. Tackle made, and into touch.
Yeah, unfortunately, Will Maddox unable to take the very severe reverse pass in there from the sideline as his teammate was bundled over the sideline.
So another line out, and that last one, Sione Mao, not really able to gather the yards and the momentum. So actually we've got a scrum being set on the far side there.
Yeah, knock on from Will Maddox, unable to take that ball. Tough position though for football club against a big pack, 5 metres from their own line.
Already the football club pack struggling a little bit on that occasion. He's like
yeah, so Trent Harpe feeding the scrum there for the football club. Hands of Tom Hill taking it forward.
Now opportunity.
Good.
Tom Corner and pace now, Liam.
Liam Herbert streaking off.
Definitely going to make this one. And the opening try in this match between the football club and the Wallabies. And a young talent bursting away, great speed, and a fantastic try.
Very popular try here too. A local lad, Liam Herbert at the football club's grown up here, played all his footy here. Currently a member of the Hong Kong National 7 squad, so obviously in there for his pace and putting it to good use there.
Yeah, a fantastic try. And a raft of substitutions going on with the classic Wallabies down in front of us. Yeah. One or two of the larger units needing a bit of a break.
Yeah, so
although number 13, Wendell Saylor, he hasn't got any smaller since he was playing, but he will be a threat in contact.
Well, his use to date has been standing in the tackle and committing 2 or 3 defenders and being able to unload. So, and he's proven to be very effective in that role. Not taking too many outside breaks these days. Richie Lewis with the ball in his hands. Oh, just leaving it too late for the pass, and I think we're going to see a yellow card for Wendell Saylor, knocking the ball down. No point in arguing Wendell. He's made his mind up, mate.
That was brief.
I hope that chair's a decent size because it's got a big unit landing in it.
So the football club opportunity now. Line out, close down by the try zone.
Yeah, big opportunity good attacking position and playing against 9 men for a while here.
So likely looking for Tom Hill. No, it's Chris Pierpont, and the rolling maul slowed by the Australians, twisting round, and an opportunity to burst off, and it's the Australians managed to force the football club into touch.
The referee's ruling here. I think he's having a discussion with his assistant on the sideline.
With his AR here, will there be further cheese?
So penalty for a high tackle.
So
Football club
another
still in
opportunity.
possession.
Tom Hill has a bash, as does Pierpont. Pulled out in another effort. Again, the Australians defending well. 3-on-2 at this occasion. Surely a try, and in at the corner, number 24, whose name is
Fomai.
So, football club taking control of this early on. Good overlap, and the fitness perhaps showing difference between the some of the Australian
I think
guys.
That's a significant factor, and the combinations too. It's going to be interesting though. This game may decide who goes through top of the section, because the classic Wallabies before this match were the only unbeaten team. The football club have got 1 win. They pick up another victory here. They'll be on 2 wins. The Wallabies will be on 2 wins. I'm not exactly sure of the Trent Harper. This is the conversion. But yeah, so football club running up a big score here and creating a big margin could do themselves some real favours, and they could qualify.
It's a great take.
Very high in this section.
And yards made as well.
Need a halfback here though.
Oh, and the referee spotting that one, but offside.
Well, I disagree. The ball was out.
Trent
The man
Hart
in the ruck put his hand
down
on it. I thought the referee got that completely wrong.
But
And
he
he's now
corrected it with an offside.
Penalised them for not being 10 yards. Yeah, very, very tough decision there. But
And Trent Hape feeding it out wide. Hill bursts through. Opportunity there. Sam Pym pulled down close on the line. Oh, and again a deliberate knockdown.
okay,
And
we're going to see the classic Wallabies go to 8 players here, intentionally knocking the ball down close to the line. In that red zone, you can't commit infringements like that, particularly after you've given away 2 penalties in quick succession. Wendell Salem moves across, so there's more room in the naughty chair. Oh, and unfortunately, football club knocking the ball on. Maybe no, it's a maul and taken in. They lose possession.
So the Australians have the ball. Hayden Sargent.
Back up to 9.
And
they've,
a scrum, Tim Atkinson. Sorry, it's
They've gone back up to 9 players, so 1 yellow card comes off, the other one expires, and the replacement comes back on.
Dione Mau.
A lot of backwards and forwards traffic here. The referee will be wise to count the number of players after it all settles down here.
It's not been the first time that's happened. Too many on the field. But looking here, Tom Hill and Fong Kit Fong. Good clearing kick. Exited nicely.
Yeah, and a touch though, takes some of the pressure off, but it gives away possession to the football club.
And the classic Wallabies finally get out of their 22.
They've still got another 2.5 minutes to run with that second player in the sin bin, which will stretch through half time by the looks of things. 48 seconds to go in this half, the scoreboard tells us.
And the conditions very cool, and the players will be enjoying that over the course of the day.
Yeah, it's cool by Hong Kong standards, but certainly pleasant
Yes.
enough to play rugby in.
There we go. Sloan.
Tom Hill carting the ball up, very strong, committing 2 or 3 defenders.
Patrick Phibbs makes a yard. in at scrum half, Tom Corner.
Okay, and quick tap taken there by Will Maddox, and putting the ball in behind.
A lot of pressure on
going to
back
need
there.
a scramble here. He's on his own. Doing a great job of stalling for time. Need to get over that ball. Well recovered Football Club. They got a lot of bodies on the ground though. They need someone to clear it from the back of this ruck. Counter-act strong from the Classic Wallabies, and they've turned over the ball.
Possession. Sione. And a little dance, and surely, pulled down short. Opportunity still there. A slight overlap. Got to move it.
Last gasp tackle by Richie Lewis.
And Richard Lewis manages to...
Okay, the ball's been turned over several times here, and someone decides to
We
take
have
the
Sampin
game in hand.
kicking for 30 yards upfield,
Into
40
touch,
yards.
that'll be half-time. The Classic Wallabies claiming there the ball was slapped down and they were appealing for the penalty, but of course you only get penalised if you intentionally knock the ball forward. There's nothing wrong with knocking the ball backwards. It's not illegal. There's nothing in the rules against it. So you are certainly able to do that, and that's what happened in that instance. So the Football Club get through that with the skin of their teeth, with their lead of 10-0 intact at half-time. They'll be regretting the fact that they missed those two conversions though, because the Wallabies can go ahead comfortably ahead if they score 2 tries here. So they'll be wanting to score first in the resumption.
The Wallabies back at full number when they come back on, and there'll be some determination from the Wallabies, who until this match unbeaten.
Yeah, they've been surprising victors actually in the earlier games. It wasn't predicted. They were here last year and didn't do as well as they might have. They've learned a lot from that. They've got some heady guys guiding them there with Stephen Larkham and the big frame of Justin Harrison towering over them. But they seem to have been successful in their earlier matches by confronting with the big guys and then working it to space with the speed they've got. And I think, if you look across the board, they've got more pace out there than the Football Club, but they're actually not putting themselves into situations where they can use that pace.
So, shall we see a comeback from the Classic Wallabies, or can the home side, the Hong Kong Football Club, hold on to that lead?
Well, they'll be wanting to start off with a good kick-off here from Tom Hill, and something they can contest. And that's gone just to 10 metres. It's a great kick. Richie Lewis takes the ball very cleanly.
As Football Club start the second half with a 10 points to the advantage.
Club in possession, want to clear away from that pressure.
And Lewis,
big frame of Richie Lewis back into
punching his
an
way
even
through.
bigger frame.
Very effective in that close contact. Sam Pym forced backwards.
And now
Australians holding a strong line on that. Again, Hill tries to punch through, manages to make a couple of extra yards.
Puts it in, makes the defence go back.
Quick look to the near side and a change of mind. Football Club reset again. And again, it's Trent Hart who manages to offload, but rather wildly into touch.
Yeah, and it was a bit forward too, so they'll have the option, the Classic Wallabies, of the scrum or the line out here. They've taken the scrum, and not surprising with the size they've got there. You see,
so we've gone right back for the scrum. Again, the Australians have their big props on this. Patrick Phipps distributes. Now it's an opportunity here for the pace out wide. Looked a little forward, but there's pace on that. Fantastic tackle by Liam Herbert there.
Yeah.
Just enough.
Tackle there by Liam Herbert.
And Will Maddox getting away in earlier matches with his pace down the sideline, but equally matched there for pace by Liam Herbert, and good to see him using the touchline effectively, forcing him across it.
Fantastic talent, Liam Herbert, and a lot of pace. So, Charlie Piper, up it goes.
Yes,
Pat Jenkinson.
Unfortunately not straight enough. The easy catch taken by Pat Jenkinson, but on the outside hand, so not a fair contest. The referee wants a scrum down, and a few more kilos arrive to pack the classic Wallabies scrum.
Sione Mau. Oh, and it's a slip sliding and collapse. And we'll reset again. Victor Harris on the loose side. And again, Phipps manages to get up, but he's nailed to the ground. The ball's gone loose. There's an opportunity now with a foot race. Picked up beautifully. Trent Happy. He's got a bit of work to do yet, but he's done a fantastic job to make that extra 20 metres or so. Opportunity for the football club. Spins it wide. Fumbled. Looked as if it went back. Liam Herbert still in the game on this. And an offload and a fantastic try from the Hong Kong Football Club. Number 15, Gareth Kaleo. And some very good teamwork and cohesion there. And fortunate that went back.
Yeah, the referee was partially sided there. Thought he saw a fair play and confirmed that with his touch judge, and allowed to proceed. Football club going in. Another 5 points on the board. Oh, and a resounding crash as the attempted conversion hits the post, but fortunately for the football club, 3 tries up. It now means the classic Wallabies have to score 3 times to get ahead of them. So, but they'll be looking to push on and score even more points to consolidate a position at the top of this group, hopefully.
Yeah, and it's been very effective. The kickoffs from the football club, they've generally profited from that. On this occasion, the Australians have kept possession on it, and they're slowly trying to build a little bit of momentum.
A little probe there from Rory Scott, softened the fence, and
Luke Kimber ran into a real wall there. Again, some indecision.
Good hustling defence here from the football club, but they're running short on numbers here. They need to plug these gaps.
Nice offloads, but well covered.
Yeah, if they move it wide here, they've got problems.
Yeah, strong tackle, lined him up.
Great
exactly what he needed to do on that.
Great tackle there
number
from
6.
Fong Kit Fong.
Oh, good D there from club. Kit Fong with a tackle.
The classic Wallabies not finding any way to unlock this football club defence, and they would have come into this game with a lot of confidence. It's been slowly eroded as the game's gone on.
Great contest there, Tom Connor, winning that.
Yeah, a little bit of illegal blocking there to allow the halfback a better than fair chance at the ball.
So,
Wallabies feeding Big Wendell.
And
make up for his time in the bin with a crashing run, committing several defenders.
Opportunity now though, step through a gap.
Great cover defence though. Just when it looked like the line had been breached, the cover defence came across. Football club playing very well with a lot of composure here.
Good challenge.
Again, that ball in the hands of Big Wendell Sailor.
Good tackle across there. That was Callum McFeet-Smith. But the pressure is still on. Little dance inwards. Tim Atkinson pulled down. Wendell Sailor again spreads it wide. Opportunity here, and a nice little step through the gap, and still held. And I think that is a try.
Tell you what, those dancing feet of Josh Turner are proving a problem for the football club defence.
Classic Wallabies.
A genuine threat there, Josh Turner, stepping through some gaps and able to finish that one off. And
Conversion
not
is
much, not much
successful.
time left, but enough for perhaps a comeback.
With 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, it was game on. Now, Football Club haven't come forward. The Classic Wallabies
and driven back, and that is Fong Kit Fung. But the Football Club managed to exit from there. And a lot of pressure. Wendell trying to rip that ball free. Football Club managed to pick it up a little bit too clever. Opportunity now for the Classic Wallabies. Again pulled down close to the line. Stephen Hoyle's ball across from Sargent. And again we've got that.
Josh Turner probing into a gap there, but being smothered by the defence.
And a pick up and go. Again pulled down by Rory Scott on that occasion. The Football Club having to hang on now desperately. One-on-one out wide. Again, the second one comes over. The cover tackle is good. And the ball is still 3-4 feet from the line. It's held up now, and the Football Club defence has been fantastic on that occasion.
Great defence, desperate defence, dude. 2 minutes from the end of the game.
Like Donkey Kong down here at Sports Road.
And for what appears to be about the fifth time, Sione Mau's come back on again.
Making a
He
go
is making for the last drive here.
I think he prefers it when he doesn't have to run 60 metres to the scrum, but clearly a substitution made to try and beast the Football Club scrum here. So Football Club under pressure, close to their line. The big unit's been rolled in for the Classic Wallabies. How will they cope? Oh, and
Sargent's gone round the side there and dotted down, and we very much have a game on our hands here.
yeah, quick conversion to be taken because they low chance of knocking it over from there. And Julie misses,
just
but
across the face.
they know they need to use that 1 minute they've got left to try and recover the ball. And
Club holding the advantage. 15.
And again, vital to get a hold of this. Yeah,
Football Club player played off the ball there. It's interesting collision that Football Club slowed from both of those restarts to bring their players forward.
Yes, very much so.
The Wallabies sensing an opportunity there to pop in the short 10-metre kick.
And on that occasion, they
just
were
about
actually
coming
quite
off.
fortunate. There was 3 Classic Wallabies who were bearing down on the one Football Club player, and he was fortunate there. That could have been
important to get
score.
a quick feed from the scrum because it's going to be under pressure.
It's gone backwards quickly, but it's
Okay,
out.
30 seconds on the clock. The Football
And
Club,
lovely little run there.
Nate Terry breaching through the gap. And Football Club don't want to turn over possession here. They control the game while they've got the ball.
Keep the ball.
4 or 5 seconds on the clock.
Again,
They
good
want
drive.
to go to the touch.
They've got to be clever.
Man offside.
And
The ball is cleared almost to touch, is it?
It is in
across
touch,
the line.
and it looks like the Football Club are victorious in this match. 15 points against the Wallabies with 12 points.
The Classic Wallabies.